He was like, yeah, we should go to the store opening of new originals. Nah, it'll be quick, in and out. So I was like, yeah, sure. Let's go early before it gets too busy. Look at this shit. Look at this shit. The worst. Okay. It's really weird when you get a little bit older as a woman and you travel alone. Security process or like border control is just not as scary because these men just hit on you. I haven't had to show anything of the 100 million forms that I filled in other than my negative COVID test. And he saw the profile picture that I've used in that app and he's like, oh, that's a very nice pic. And he repeated that about 6 times. And I just thought, yeah, okay, let me through, please. Thank you. Hello, welcome to a new vlog. I'm in my old room, my teenage room, bedroom in Amsterdam. I'm here for a family visit, but somehow, and this happens every time I come back home, I end up doing loads of work, but not. I'm gonna still turn this into a vlog just because I want you guys to see what kind of work I get into and get up to whenever I travel. So if I'm not traveling for a booking, there's still a lot of other things that happen. But first things first, because I come from the UK, even though I'm fully vaccinated, but we have the Delta variant in the UK, everyone has to quarantine when they come to the Netherlands from the UK. Although I can get a test on day 5, which can then turn into an early release. So actually what you're going to see the next few days is just me working out on my own and editing. Loads of editing. I have a deadline for a interview series that I'm putting out with Havana, and I've been putting it off for a good 5-6 weeks. I'm working with an amazing editor, Sagar, who will edit everything for me, but he needs timestamps because currently all the interviews are around an hour and a half and they need to be cut down to 45 and there's 6 of them. So this would be the perfect time to do so. And I think I'm just gonna properly rest up, even though it's only been like 2 weeks or something since I've come back from Greece. I've just gone fully back into work, and it's been quite overwhelming. So lots of relaxing, and once those 5 days are over, I'm going to take you along with me. We have multiple studio sessions, 2 podcasts. I'm doing at least 4 Twitch streams, and I'm going to do 2 radio shows and try to do at least 1 interview to air on a radio show somewhat later in time. So yeah, for now, I was gonna sleep in this big ass bed that is brand new. Every time I come home, my mom has made changes to the house and she like doesn't say anything. She'll wait for me to kind of wander around and recognize and realize. And actually there's another thing that's gonna change. I'll show you. So this is my bed and it literally takes up, ignoring the mess, they clearly just use my room for storage. The bed takes up half of my room and it's massive. And then this is my parents' room. And this wardrobe used to go all the way around. So they've cleared that up, cleaned that up. And look at what these bastards have built in. A whole sunroof terrace situation. It's well nice. It is 6:39 to be exact. Ooh, what's going on here? No, it's 5:39 p.m. to be exact. And I am still unshowered. But I figured while I go through making a track list for my last Rin show. I'll quickly run you through some clips of what it's been like in the last exact 24 hours I have been here. So enjoy. Lekker.
Moet je nou vorig jaar was 3 films?
Ja.
En nu doen ze 5.
De twee slaapkamers alleen. Nee.
Different this week in the sense that I will ask you guys if you like a song, yes or no. But that doesn't necessarily mean that automatically will get played on radio. Some of you were doing that really well in the chat last week already. Some of you were like, this song is really nice, it's really like, it's cute, it's whatever, but it isn't for your radio show. And I need to be stricter with that. So keep that in mind. We're gonna go through the songs and we're gonna listen to them, but I need it to be more rootsy. I need it to be deeper. I need it to be more rootsy. Hey. Leaving the house today and I'm late because my mom's still outside saying goodbye to my aunties, to her friends, who she invited after offering to take me to where I'm going. But here's the outfit for today. Really simple. Oh yeah, I need you to see how these shoes fit on the jeans. Because it's so good. These are my mate's shoes that you've seen in my shoe vlog. I'm going to Haarlem, which is a small town not too far from me actually, because I'm going in the studio to record my radio show for tomorrow and to make a song with my friends. So chill. Maar weet je wat ik ook heb gedaan? Ik heb dus met die
Maar hoe ga je dit filmen? I just lost my bracelet in some ass.
Weet je wat lost his bracelet that he got from his business in a strip club.
Sorry, Jesus.
Nou, top. Anyways.
Ja?
Ja. Oké, dus we zijn nu...
We gaan de B spelen, ja?
Ja.
Oké, druk R'tje. R, gewoon R.
En wat betekent dat?
Record.
Oh, die metronoom. Denk niet dat ik ga zetten featuring Mitchell Yard. Helemaal niks.
En ik begrijp het gewoon niet. Ik begrijp gewoon niet.
I'm drunk. I have one drink. I forgot to film dinner. And I didn't even drink during the dinner.
I didn't drink the dinner.
I didn't drink during dinner. Went to a restaurant, really fancy, really nice. Biggest bar I've ever seen in my fucking life. I asked for, do you do cocktails? He said, no. So I said, what about the classics, like a margarita? He said, never heard of it in my life. Thank you and good night.
Dan zie je ook hier gewoon thuis aan de wat water en shit.
Als ik lul had gewoon, was ik sowieso jouw engineer.
Yeah.
Je hebt geen idee.
Trying to set up something so I can record my radio show. But I'm so used to recording at home from my fancy new controller that actually you think CDJs are great, but they're actually not. So now we have all these Mitchell has to like get a sound card. Also, I'm in the studio of Kanye West's favorite person. Just gonna let you know. Shout out Vivek. Just so you know. Okay, this is where all the magic happens.
Aqui é o MC Brinquedo, tá mandando passar. Aqui é o MC Brinquedo, tá mandando passar.
Aqui é o MC Brinquedo, tá mandando passar. Aqui é o MC Brinquedo, tá mandando.
We're gonna do CrossFit with everyone's favorite rapper, DJ, worst young thug, lyric connoisseur. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ready?
Nope. And people have got a fucking hole in my shoe. A very fancy gym, like really fancy, like really fancy. I feel a bit. I've got a hole in my shoe, so I feel like a bit of a tramp. I'm alive. Ooh. Yes. Ooh, dolphin, mermaid. I'm alive. I did almost cry, and they gave me all the fake exercises like the bar without weight, pull-ups with 3 elastic bands. But I'm here, and I did it, and everyone told me I did really well. Oh my god, it's like 11 p.m. or something. All I've done today after working out with DJ Abstract was come home, shower, have like a really early dinner, and then I decided to take an hour nap at 6:30, and I got out of bed at 9:30. It's awful, but I have to do something today before I go to bed, which is boring for me to show you, but I'm bringing out a series of interviews that I did in 2019 with the help of Havana, and I'm working with an amazing editor called Sagar, and he's been waiting for 2 months for me to timestamp these interviews, because currently they're like an hour and a half or over an hour, but they need to be shortened down to 45 minutes. And this series is supposed to come online at the end of this month, so already when you see it, you should go watch it. It's brilliant. It's brilliant. And I've not done that. So I've told myself I'm going to do 2 episodes today, 1 really long episode tomorrow, and then 1 the day after. And the other ones he already has. So let's see if I can stick to that. I have just been, I just keep getting violated. I don't even know why I come back to Amsterdam, because it's just like me getting violated every single day. So I am currently on my way. It's like a 15-minute walk to this supermarket where we have these Oyster cards, like these public transport chip cards that you use if you want to get on public transport, but that's the only way you can get on. So, for example, my current card is empty, which means if I want to get on the bus, which is just next to our house, I can't get on it. They don't have the system yet where you can pay with your debit card or credit card, which we have in England. So now I have to walk 15 minutes to the supermarket to put money on my card and then get the tram from there, because I'm going to a spin class. That's all I'm doing today. If you're wondering whether I did those 2 YouTube edits that I had to do last night, no. The answer is absolutely no. I didn't. I had time. I could have done it this morning, but I didn't sleep well all night because I was just staying up all night thinking about, it's not going to get into it, but my relationship with my mother, one of them ones. So I didn't get into it. And so now I'm going there, put some money on my chip card, then go to Central Amsterdam for my spin class. That's my only outing today. I know this is the most boring trip ever. And then I'm going to go back home and try to do those edits that I was talking about. But anyways, as I left the house, I walked past my next door neighbor. She's kind of like, I call her grandma because I don't really know how else to describe her. She's kind of like a grandma. And she lost her husband a couple of years ago, and it was like proper just hit the whole neighborhood because they're so old and so cute and just so involved in everything. Anyways,
she's talking about my sister's fiance. And I was already ready for the tea because she's like, yeah, I mean, yeah, she's got a boyfriend now. Like, don't really know much about him. I'm thinking, I don't like him either. Then she goes, do you have a boyfriend? And because I didn't feel the need to right there and then spill all the tea, I have it all in my business, I said, no. And she's like, you just find them like this, you know. She was like, you just walk one day and you find one. I jokingly said, oh, don't worry, I find quite a few. Like, it's not in there, that's not the problem. And then this other neighbor who was standing there, she was like, yeah, long live freedom. You know, she was like, yeah, girl, do your thing. You know what my grandma said? She said, yeah, but you're getting older. Of all the people in the world, I did not think she was going to be the one to hit me with that one. So now I'm fuming. Good day. No video of me entering this cycle studio because these motherfuckers were closed. And you know what? I'm fuming, yeah? When I booked this session at the studio that I always go to, Rose Cycle, I mean, they're all great. It said City, which is the location I always go to. Then I got a second confirmation saying a different location, a club. I emailed them back. I said, hey, can you confirm which one of the two it is? Because it's a bit confusing. And they said, don't worry, it's City. I get there, it's flipping closed. I'm fuming, I'm actually fuming. I've emailed them now. They need to give me a free class because that's horrible. So, to be continued. Now I'm gonna go see my mate and his kids, which is a great replacement. Hello.
What's your name? Mia. And how old are you? Ik weet wat het
Huilie, huilie, helemaal alleen. Huilen, huilen, helemaal alleen.
Hij is wel klaar.
Ja, weet je, we niet
Sophia.
vastgelopen worden, hè, hoe lelijk je huilt.
Lachen? Lachen? Doe eens lachen.
Lachen,
Kan je lachen?
lachen.
Ja?
Boos.
Ja. Oeh.
Oh, verdrietig. Oh ja.
Oh, dat was echt.
Lachen. Blij. Boos. Boos. Knipoog. Knipoog?
Oh.
Beyoncé.
Remix.
Beyoncé. Beyoncé.
This is what you look like when you've had 2 kids. Tired.
Tired.
As hell.
Nice. Great.
So I'm in the house by myself right now. You know why? Because my sister, who's never been on holiday without our family, and her fiance, who've also never been on holiday without his family, they've gone on a holiday together to Ibiza, of all places. So that means they're sleeping in the same hotel. So you mean to tell me that all you need to do is get engaged and then basically all rules are out the window? You can just smash people on islands that are known for taking drugs. So you mean to tell me, really and truly, all I need to do now is get engaged and I can just live my life? I'm fuming because I'm almost 5 years older than her. But because I'm unengaged, I can't do nothing. Say less, say less. I have finally started on editing this stuff. Only 5 days after I was supposed to.
Good afternoon. It's the next day and I'm going in the exact same direction as I was going in yesterday because the spin class that I was misinformed about and I sent an angry email about and I did an angry Insta story, tagged them in it. yada yada, the usual, told you guys about it. I got the wrong date. So it's my fault and it's fucking embarrassing. But it's just so typical for my life. So I'm heading to Rocycle once again to this time really participate in a sassy R&B spin class. And hopefully this time I get to show you what the studio looks like. Right, here we are today. I'm too scared to even film walking in because I'm just so embarrassed of what I've done yesterday. So wish me luck, I suppose. Right, finished the class. Turned out to not be an R&B class. Instead, there was like weird Skrillexy dubstep music, but I'm not going to complain because I've noticed they've got new instructors at Rocycle. Brown girls, curvy girls, plus size, regular size, like all types of girls I didn't see before, and like non-Dutch. Like I just saw a trainer talking that she's from Harlem. Like I don't know, I was just like I felt really motivated and shit. And right now I'm walking to a brunch place, literally just down the road where my mate works, because a promoter who booked me in Switzerland a couple of years ago, he's in town with his girlfriend, and I managed to do some investigating, and apparently he's got a table there right now, and he wanted to link up, and I was a bit like, I'm busy, got no excuse now, so I'm gonna kind of pull up and see what's up and get some free food. Okay, so came home from daily paper store and spending money that I don't have. Was supposed to finish doing the work that I started doing in the morning, right? Didn't. Instead, chilled in front of the telly, ate food, scrolled on my phone, did fuck all really. But now I'm doing my first DJ Twitch stream while I'm here, and it's from a club I used to visit way too frequently called Jimmy Woo. It's a beautiful club. And now I have 35 minutes to get ready. I'm not going to do like a look. It's going to be a few of the other guys here, like Patrick Mordy. I think Effa Screen's come in. Maybe DJ Abstract will pull through. I just feel like I've been here a week and I've only not worn gym clothes once. So I don't have time to do like a look, but I at least want to look decent and look like I've had a shower, which I have had. So let's see how that goes. I did it, and I did it on time.
Shout out to them people.
Here is flag. It's another flag. The biggest flag. Here. Even bigger slag. Some flags I don't know. I don't know these flags, but they're also flags. But this is.
Con
8:30 in the morning. Second week here now, and I'm on my way to spin class, one that I had actually booked for yesterday, and I couldn't get out of bed, and I basically wasted the money because I obviously cancelled like an hour before it was supposed to start. But you know what? Today's a new day, and I'll tell you about my last few days in a little bit. I'm fucking asleep still.
Only wish the baby be a daddy, because me I don't get time for me. Baby, don't kill my vibe for me. Shall we go make that?
It's so quiet. You wouldn't think it's just a normal Tuesday morning, 9 a.m. Anyways, for the last 48 hours, I haven't left the house. Good morning. Because Sunday I was hungover as hell after that Jimmy Woo stream. I wasn't even actually that hungover, I was exhausted, let me put it like that. I was really tired and I had lots of editing to do for the Jyoty Presents For Real series that I'm doing in collaboration with Havana. I've got to say, out of all of the hours I had scheduled in to work on that, I maybe worked on it for a quarter. But I finished the episode, and then yesterday I was supposed to go to the studio with Mitchell, but he had another, he had priorities other than just helping out his friend, which worked out because it meant that yesterday I could also stay in and do some more editing work, which I did. And all I really did other than that was get the same takeout meal 2 days in a row. So, today we get back on the hustle. Right now, going to roll cycle, then I'm gonna go back home, do a little bit more editing, and then I've got to do some work for my dad. I've got to set out some emails and messages for him. Then I head back into Central to get an oxygen facial, actually somewhere around here. And then from there, I'm gonna head over to meet my girl Shien. But yeah, you'll see that all later. I'm also realizing the reason why it's quiet is because nothing opens this early. So this isn't just like because of COVID or anything else. This is just normal.
Oh man, me Jamaica when he love like a if we do, I make we softly now. Cause all my money I go keep it all I am a child.
Finally got showered and I'm wearing real clothes for once. Oh, how did I show you the fit? It's like one off the body shoulder thing. Came home from spinning, had food, showered, got ready, typed a really big rant about the sausage fest that is the Dutch club scene, which I'm gonna post in a little bit. And now I've gotten ready because I'm gonna head out for my facial and meet my girl Shay. So yeah, coats vintage from Studio Sadeo that you should all check out. This is ASOS. These are like £5. Dunk Brazils. Oh, and my Burberry Olympia bag. Ooh, that mirror is dirty. Sorry.
Dutch summer, y'all. Can you even see that it's really raining? Oh, you can now.
I want to report the murder case. Murder. Somebody call the popo on my baby.
I forgot to show you guys my face after the facial because I was busy doing Instagram. Oh my god, I got recognized on strike as soon as I came out the salon. This girl stopped me in the middle of the street. She's like, "Oh my god, are you a DJ?" And I was like, "Oh yeah." And then she said the one thing that I dread the most whenever younger people run into me, which is a bit weird to say because I'm like not a celebrity, but it's weird. People do kind of recognize you on the street, but it's also very fun. And she said, "Yeah, the thing I dread the most." She said, "You're the TikTok girl," and I just thought,
yeah, it just feels like home. Everywhere my around, no time to check another. No time, you can kill my vibe. You can kill my vibe.